me and Allison are here today to bring you the crown jewels of Murney Tower, where we're going to make our own crowns to make us Murney Tower royalty. So, a little bit about our museum before we begin. Murney Tower is a small local museum operated by Kingston Historical Society in partnership with Parks Canada since 1925. It's one of 4 Martello towers, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site as well as a National Historic Site. It was also built in 1846. It's the oldest operating museum in Kingston, having celebrated its 95th birthday last year, and we offer tours, exhibits, and educational programs. So, Allison, which collection inspired this craft that we're doing today?
So, at the Murney Tower Museum, we have 3 main collections, and for the craft that we're doing today, the Crown Jewels of Murney Tower, we were very inspired by our Gardiner collection. This collection was donated to us by Miss Mary Aladick Gardiner. She was a teacher in the Kingston area for 30 years, and she was very devoted to education and community service. And she passed away in 1978, so this collection was donated to us in her honor. It has over 177 items that are dedicated to the royal family, particularly Queen Victoria. So this craft that we are doing today, we're making our own crowns. This was inspired by various artifacts in the Gardiner collection. Many of them either feature the crown itself on the artifact, or they are shaped. We will be showing you different artifacts that inspired this. And yeah, let's get started.
Great. So we're gonna run through the things we need to do this craft. You should have some colorful paper that you can print on with your template, as you can see, or you can draw your own template as well. Just make sure there's 3 pieces like this. I included 2 links in the instructions. There's 2 different options. So yeah, just pick which one speaks to you. We both like how many jewels are on this one, so we picked that. You'll also need scissors to cut out your template, which Allison is demonstrating there. Make sure you have a parent or guardian to help you cut it out. If you have any trouble, especially with all these little fine details, you might need some assistance. You'll need some tape or glue. We're going to use tape just because we don't need to wait for it to dry, and it's easy to bend around your head. And then just things to decorate with. So we're going to use some pencil crayons and colors, glitter glue. We're going to use some jewels, which we're really excited about using because they're sparkly. So yeah, we're going to get started.
All right, let's go. So yeah, first step, we're cutting out the crown.
Sounds good. Let's try to stay in the lines. So we finally cut out all 3 of our pieces here. They don't need to be perfect, obviously, but I think they're good enough. So now what we're going to do is, you see these little overlap here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, overlap here. We're going to start taping the blank piece to that so that you start matching up your crown. So you're going to do that for all 3 pieces like that. And then, yeah, so we're going to start taping our crowns together. So as I'm taping, Allison, were there any pieces that inspired you to do this craft? Like, were there any in our collections that you were like, hey, this looks really cool, we should make something?
Yeah, actually, so one of our favorite objects from the collection that inspired this craft is this crown-shaped teapot that you see right here on the screen. So this design is St. Edward's crown, and it commonly features on different pieces that we have in our Gardiner collection. And St. Edward's crown has been used since 1660 in coronation ceremonies. It weighs 4 pounds and it is made of 22 karat gold. So this one is really cute. I love this teapot. And then another example of an artifact that we have that shows St. Edward's crown specifically is this very nice glass plate. It commemorates Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, and as you can see, it has St. Edward's crown right in the middle of it.
That's really cool, Allison. So as you can see, I've done my first little tape up there for my crown. You want to make one long strip. My tape's really loud. So for the last piece that doesn't have an overlap thing on it, you want to tape it to the one on the side that does have it, as you can kind of see there. Sorry, my room's really bright. Okay, so I'm going to stick my last piece. Like that. Okay. Here we go. Here's the crown.
Oh, so cute. I love it. I'm just taping my last piece right now.
So if you, for adults or teens, you may want to print 2 templates off to make it a bit longer, because we noticed this can sit on our head, but it won't go around our head. We misjudged how big our heads were.
Right.
So if you need an extra template, go for it. But we're gonna go for the Queen Victoria vibe of it sitting on our heads.
Adorable.
So measure it to your head. If you need to cut any of the excess off, do that before you decorate. And if not, just lie it flat and start coloring. So that's what we're gonna start doing.
Now we're gonna jump in. We have our jewels. We have our coloring utensils. We're going to be as creative as we like.
I got some pink ones and some kind of opal-y.
Exciting. I'm gonna jump right into the jewels. How's your craft going, Annie? What have you done so far?
Well, I stuck all of my jewels on my crown.
Oh, wow.
I did a little silver outline around the red ones.
It looks amazing. I love it.
It's very, very fancy.
I still have some coloring to do. I went a little crazy on the jewels because how could I not?
Oh, cute. I like the colors you put.
Yeah, I'm in love with the color scheme. Also,
Great.
so do you know, we were talking about St. Edward's crown earlier. So do you know if Queen Victoria also wore St. Edward's crown, or like did she have her own? Were there other ones?
Well, there were many different crowns that the royals wore in general, but when Queen Victoria was crowned, I think she was only 18 at the time, so it was very heavy for her head. As you said, it was 4 pounds, so not really one someone very young could wear. So they made her a crown that they called the Imperial State crown that she wore to be crowned. I said crown a lot there. But she was also really well known for wearing a miniature crown, which you will see in this picture here. I have a tin cup from our Gardner collection that shows Queen Victoria wearing the miniature crown on her head. It's for her Jubilee that you mentioned before, the Diamond Jubilee. It's actually the crown that's most associated with Queen Victoria's reign. She had it specially made in 1870 to wear over her widow's cap when her husband, Prince Albert, passed away, unfortunately, in 1870. It's entirely made out of diamonds and silver, so it's appropriate to wear during mourning. And it's actually only 9 centimeters by 10 centimeters on her head, so it just sits on the top of her head like that. And it is a part of the crown jewels that are stored in the Tower of London. Just like how we will soon have our own crown jewels for Murney Tower.
Coming
So
right up.
now, I am going to start coloring the rest of my jewels here. I have my crayons ready to go, and I have some metallic markers I'm going to use too.
That's very cool. I'm also in the process of coloring. I'm just doing the little strip along.
Oh, nice.
Then I will be good to go.
Then we're gonna measure them on our head. So let's show you how we get on.
All right, so we have just finished decorating our crowns with all the colors and jewels that we desired.
One kind of mistake we had was that the tape, we couldn't color it, but that's okay.
See a little bit,
It's
that's okay.
fancy.
You can't tell.
No, not at all.
So now we need to put them around our heads, make sure they fit.
They kind of fit.
I'm a fan. I think it's very cute. So now we can tape these two ends together and we will have our crowns. Have it. This is our final creation. As you can see, we went a little crazy on the jewels. That's okay.
Hey, all those crowns went crazy on the jewels. We're totally allowed.
We're just being historically accurate.
Yes.
So as you can see, this craft allows anyone to make their own royal crowns. So you can become Murney Tower royalty. Make sure to tag us in your creations with the hashtag Murney Tower royalty. Thank you so much for joining us. This was a lot of fun and we hope to see you all soon. Bye.